Welcome back, guys. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. I'm Baz, this is Beaker, and we are the best beer review and double act on YouTube, so feel free to subscribe and watch all the videos. Anyway, we're back with another beer review now, and this one was kindly sent to me from John Slumbers from Lord's Brewing Co. So in the description of the video when it goes up, I'll put a link to his YouTube channel, and I'll put a link to their website so you can go and check the beers out and what have you. And this is a can of their Mount Helix West Coast Pale Ale, coming in at 6% ABV, 440ml can. I think these go for about £3.50 on the website. This is part of their core range. I know the light's on the can, so you're going to struggle to see it, but they tend to have the similar sort of design on their core range stuff, so that's real nice. I do like that. So I've had a few of theirs. This is the fifth one out of the six now that he sent me. Mixed reviews on them. I can tell they're a decent brewery. I can tell they do decent beer. Not everyone has appealed to me. So, and I'll be honest, a West Coast IPAs and pale ales aren't something that I'm particularly keen on. So if I do like this, it either means that it's not as good as it should be, or it actually means it's an absolutely blinding beer that I love. So without further ado, let's get this in the glass, see what we get. You ready for this one, Beaker? That's what I like to hear. A man of few words, he is. So let's get it out. Hopefully you're all enjoying your bank holiday weekend, getting a few beers down you. I've just reviewed Vault City Mango Inferno. Now, I like a bit of chili and a bit of heat, but yeah, didn't do it for me in a beer, to be honest. I'm totally honest. So, beer in a glass. That, for me, is typical sort of, I mean, I look at West Coast IPAs I've had. That is the sort of colour I'd be expecting. Deep amber colour. Plenty of carbonation going up actually, and this glass doesn't tend to do carbonation that well, but there's plenty of carbonation in there. Hazy, a little bit murky if you like, slightly off white, 2-finger compact head. Looks as you'd expect really. So we'll dive in on the nose and see what we get. Cheers, John. Oh, what am I getting there? Malty, citrus orange sort of aromas, maybe a little bit of a sweetness in there, almost a little bit marmaladey as well. It smells quite nice. I'm struggling to define what's sort of in there. Definitely malt, definitely citrus sort of thing, a little bit sweet as well. Yeah, it smells inoffensive and it smells nice. So without further ado, let's dive in. Cheers, John. Much appreciated, mate. Nice, nice. It's got a nice bit of bitterness on it. We'll go back to the beginning. I'm diving ahead of myself here, aren't I? Body's quite good. I'm looking at this as a pale ale, which is what it is, and the body's quite good for a pale ale. You know, yes, it is still that little. The body's quite thin, but for the style of beer, it's a good body. Quite smooth, quite soft in the mouth, gentle carbonation. The bitterness is kicking in pretty much instantly. I wouldn't say it's smacking you in the face bitterness, but it's there instantly. As soon as you take a mouthful, that bitterness is coming through. And I've only had a little bit, and I'm expecting that to get more and more bitter as we go in there. So we'll dive in with some flavours now. Excuse me. Malty, orange sort of citrus, marmaladey almost in taste. The bitterness is there. There's almost sort of like a little bit of tartness in there as well. A little bit of grapefruit as well. That's really sort of, the grapefruit's really sort of kicking in the back end. Yeah, there's almost maybe as well a little bit of sort of an inkling of toffee caramel notes in there as well. 6%. Are you getting that? You're not getting that sort of alcohol 6%, but as I always say, the bitterness in it always gives me the impression that there's a bit more alcohol in there. Yeah, it's a decent beer. It actually, you know, again, it's one of them. I feel sorry for poor old John. If he's watching my videos, he's probably thinking, Jesus Christ, this lad's killing us. But West Coast isn't my sort of thing. But this beer does what it says on the can, and it does it well. It's not something I particularly dislike. If it was there and I had other stuff on the tap that I really didn't want to drink, I would quite happily drink this. Personally, would I go out and buy this again? Well, say buy it. I got this kindly given to me. I wouldn't personally go out and buy it, and that's not knocking John. That is my own personal taste. But this is a good West Coast Pale Ale for me. I mean, it's saying pine in there. And floral overtones. Yeah, definitely floral. I'm not really getting the pininess in there. The floral side of it, I get what it's saying on the can. But I'm certainly not getting sort of pine sort of thing in there. But I'm picking up sort of like a toffee sort of caramel thing in there. But yes, I've waffled on too long. Is it any good? It is good. Is it to my personal taste? It's all right. I would drink it, but I wouldn't rush out and buy it. So yeah, I'd highly recommend picking that up if you like West Coast stuff. Myself, not for me personally, but I appreciate the beer for what it is. Oh God, excuse me. If you've had this before, feel free to let me know what you think. Subscribe, like, share, and all that blah blah blah. That's it from me and Beaker on this beer review, and we'll see you back soon with another one. Cheers.